people consider their pets to be family members, literally. We never like to think of our beloved pets getting lost, but if they do get lost, the chances of them returning home are much greater if they have a microchip. It's a simple and permanent way to identify the pet and who the owner is. Veterinarian Rachel Campbell with Pet Wellness Clinics is here during the National Microchipping Month to talk us through the easy process. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's good to have you back.
Thank
and you brought
you
a little
so
friend
much.
here. This is Bela.
It is. This is Bela. She's 10 years old, Cavalier King Charles. Have a seat. She's deaf, so we're just kind of like, can you sit there, please? Thank you.
She's watching her owner right now.
Yeah, she is.
Close attention. Let's talk about microchipping. How does it work?
So basically, we have these products here. They have a couple different types of products that basically have a little bigger needle on them. They have the microchip within it. And what we do when we place them is actually inject similar to like a microchip or to like a vaccine with a needle, and then actually push and implant the tiny little microchip under the skin in the sub-Q space of the dog or cat.
And the question is, does it have a battery?
So there's no battery. It's actually radioactive, the way that the scanner will pick up the number itself. So it's supposed to be lifelong. As far as its effectiveness and being able to work the rest of the pet's life, yeah.
How easy is it to implant in the pet?
So it's very easy for us to do typically. So obviously everything that we do for pets does have to do with how cooperative the pet wants to be. Yeah. You know, just like a person, not everybody likes needles. So what we, at our clinic, what we try to do, if it's a new pet or kitten or puppy, we try to actually do it when they're getting spayed or neutered. Right. So they're sleeping. But
makes the process easier.
Correct. Yeah, and it's just easier on everybody. But if not, what we do is actually we would lift up the skin, so I can kind of show here. We lift up the skin here on the pet, and then we inject the microchip usually in between the shoulder blades here on a cat or dog.
So kind of in the middle.
Yeah, so it's not a difficult procedure. Cats and dogs have a lot of sub-Q space, so we don't have a whole lot when you lift up on our skin.
Right.
Cats and dogs have all this extra stuff. Hi, honey, sorry. All this extra skin here, so there's a lot of space for them to have that microchip implanted under there.
Once that microchip is in the pet, you have to remember to register.
Yeah, so that's a big part of this. So obviously if that's in there, it's not really doing anything. And so if someone, say the pet gets lost, it gets picked up, if you find a pet, obviously you still want to use a collar with your information on it, right?
Smart.
Because you still, if your neighbor gets your dog, they call you. But otherwise they can take it to a veterinary facility or to a humane society or shelter, and they'll have scanners, so similar to this, and they basically just will run it over there, and then it'll read the number on the screen that shows the person what the actual number of the microchip is. That goes to a computer. The person that has the microchip number puts it into the computer, and that's where the information has to be. Our clinic, we actually, when we implant microchips, we automatically include the person's information into that to the company. But if you get a pet and you have it microchipped, that doesn't only happen if you go to like a shelter. Sometimes they may have it's your responsibility to actually register it yourself. So it's so important, if your dog is microchipped or cat, that you check to see that it's actually registered with the company, so that if someone finds it, they have your phone number and it's updated.
Makes sense. Very quickly.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
So it's supposed to last forever. We like to, if we think of it, or if you're ever not sure, we can always scan it at any of your exams throughout the year or at your yearly visit. They used to kind of migrate a lot. Doesn't really happen as much anymore, but it's supposed to be lifelong, so it shouldn't be a concern.
Bela, very good.
Yeah.
This has been good. Rachel Campbell, as always, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. For more information on getting your pet's microchip and any information concerning the clinic, just visit our website. You'll find more information on Pet Wellness Clinic at fox59.com.